So, okay, as I was saying, hello, my grade 5, that's the revision, and I will show you how to open it on Coursera. You will go to home here, and you will go to math, second circle, course material, you click on it, then you are going to see the whole lessons that we have taken, and the last one here is math revision grade 5 at Miss Nani. Basic, you have to revise it, very important, and revise your multiplication tables. You click on view, and voila, you will see the revision. So now let me share it with you so we can solve it together. Okay. So here is the multiplication chart, which I want you to do it. It's from 1 to 10. The first row is skipping by 1, the second row skipping by 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The third row skipping by 3, and so on until hundreds. So I want you to retain it, save it. It will help you to understand multiplication and division. Then the second slide is about fractions. So if I have 3 over 8 plus 2 over 8, it will give us what? 5 over 8. Why? Because we have common denominator. If we have different denominator, I will tell you how we will do it. So here I have different denominators. So if I have a box and only one part is shaded, so this is called 1 over 4. If I have a box and these two parts, only one is shaded, so that's 1 over 2. How I will do it? I have to get something, some number. If I multiply it by 2 will give me 4. So what is the number if I multiply it by 2 will give me 4? It's 2. So I will multiply here by 2. And I will multiply here by 2. So the answer will be 1 over 4 plus 2 over 4, which will be 3 over 4. Okay. So here is the answer that I was telling you. Let's go to the next slide. Choose the best answer. An object is 279.4 centimeters wide. If you divide the object into 10 equal parts, how wide will each part be? So it's clearly telling me to divide. So as we took here, that when we divide by 10 any number, the decimal point goes to the left. So the answer is 27.94, and I will show it to you also, of course. As you see, it was also in my revision that I have put before, that if I have 279.4 divided by 10, you will get the decimal point moves one place to the left when you divide by 10. So it will be 27.94 centimeters. Okay. So let's go to the next question on the revision. 135.8-foot piece of construction material needs to be cut into pieces that are each 16 feet long. About how many pieces can be cut? So we have to estimate and round the numbers. So here I have two rounding steps that I like to do to get a convenient compatible number. So the first step, if I have 135.8, so the first step to round it, I will round. Here it will be 135. So if I want to round 135 one more time, it will be, of course, 140. Then I will round 16, which will be rounded to 20. So 140 divided 20. I know that 14 divided 2 is 7, and 0 divided 0 will go with each other. So about 7 is the answer. About 7. Let's complete. Chris paid $3.60 for 3 colored pens. Each pen cost the same amount. How much did each pen cost? So if he paid all that's the whole amount that he paid, and I will divide it by the 3 colored pens that he bought, and it will give me $1.20. And how we did it, I will show you. It's also in the revision. So here I divided 3 divided 3, it gave me 1, then the decimal point stays as it is. Then I will multiply in the second step. 1 multiplied 3 is 3. Then I subtract 3 minus 3 is 0. Then I bring down the 6 and I don't put the decimal point here in the log division. So I will add the 6. How many 3 do you have? It's 2. 2 multiplied 3 is 6. Then I do minus 6 minus 6 is 0. Then I bring down the 0. So I will add 0. How many 3 do you have? It has 0. So that's the answer. Here I have fraction of 4 over 6 minus fraction 1 over 2. So if I want to do minus or plus to any fractions, I have to get common denominator. So here I have 4 over 6 minus 1 over 2. 4 over 6 will stay as it is, and I will convert the 2 to the 6. So what is the number? If I multiply it by 2, I will get 6. It is what? It is 3. If I multiply the 2 multiply 3 equals 6. So if I multiply in the denominator, I have to multiply also in the numerator. So 2 multiplied 3 is 6. 1 multiplied 3 is 3. So it will be 4 over 6 minus 3 over 6, which is 1 over 6 yours. Okay. Here, of course, I give you a long division. I want you to do it, or you can solve it as any way you want and give me the answer. I will show you my easy way to answer as a long division here. Okay. So if I want to divide 270 divided 18, what I will do, first of all, I will ask the 2, hello 2, how many 18 do you have? It has 0 18, of course, because it's smaller. So I will multiply, 0 multiply 18 will give me 0. So 2 minus 0 is 2. Then I bring down the 7. How many? I will ask the 27, how many 18 you have? It has 1 18. So 1 multiply 18 is 18. We'll do minus. 27 minus 18 is what? 7 minus 8 it can be, so to be 8, to be 17 minus 8 is 9, and the 1 here, 2 will be 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, 9, and bring down the 0, then 90 minus 90, I will get 0. So then 90, I will ask the 90, how many 18 do you have? It has 5 18s. Then I will multiply, get 90, then the answer is 50. Let's go to the next question. Okay, a bakery uses 48 pounds of flour each day. It's open for business 28 days each month. How many pounds of flour does the bakery use each month? It will be 1,344, which is 48 multiplied 28. we first multiply, we cross out the 2, then we cross out the 8, and we get 1344. And by steps, let me share it with you in steps. So the steps is, first step, that's for all, multiplying two numbers by two numbers. If I have 48 multiply 28, first step I do 8 multiply 8, which is 64, so to put 4 below the line and 6 as a remainder, like that. So I have the first one 4, and then 8 multiplied 4 is 32, and add 6 from the above, the 6 that we have put in here from the 64, it is 384. Then enter 0 at the bottom right as a placeholder, because you now move over one digit. So when we multiply 48 by 2, we cannot multiply 2, we cannot write the results or the quotient from here, because the 2 is already not 2, it's 20, it is in the tens. So the answers will be written from here. So the answer will be, as you know, 96. So how did we get the 96, which is 2 multiply 4, then 2 multiply 8 is 16, 6, and we have 1. 2 multiply 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, so it will be written here, the 9 under the 3 in the hundreds. The 6 is in the tens, okay, because the 2 is in the tens also. So after that, we are going to add these two numbers, which is going to give us 1344, my lovely kids, of 48 multiplied by 28. Let's go back to our revision. Incomplete here. I have Cameron collected 3 times as many canned goods as Diego. Diego collected 47 canned goods. How many canned goods did Cameron collect? Of course, he's telling me that Cameron collected 3 times as many as Diego. So I will multiply 47 multiplied what? Do you think? 3, which is 141 canned goods. 141 canned goods. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you to retain the multiplication tables. Let me annotate those. What is 1 over 10 of 209? So when I divide any number by 10, that's 1/10 of this number, I put a decimal point, the decimal point. Now if I have, let me say, if I have 209 already, so the decimal point is here, it's after the 9, but it's not written because we don't need it. But if I divide, so the decimal point will move from here to here, which the answer here will be 20.9. 20.9. Okay. Drag a number to each box. So it is the equivalent value of the expression on the left. Drag a number to each box. So it is the equivalent value of the expression on the left. Here, as I told you that 10 power 1 10 to the power of 1 equals 10. 10 to the power of 2 equals 100. 10 to the power of 3 equals 1000. And so on, of course. 10 to the power of 4, sorry for the handwriting, equals 10,000. thousands, which is 4 zeros, and don't forget the comma when you write number, it's after every 3 numbers. So now I have 42.7 multiplied 10 power 3. So when I got a decimal point here, 110, that's 10 power 3, which is 3 zeros. So 1 0 will take off the decimal points, which will be 42.427. And then we will get 10 power 2, which is, if I say that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first one is 42,700, so that's 2. The second one, 4.27 multiplied by 100. So I will put how many 2 zeros. That's the decimal point. So the 2 zeros will go with the 2 zeros, which will be number 3. 0.427 multiplied by 10 power 4, which is 4 zeros. So 4 zeros, here I have 1, 2, 3. Gone, 1, 2, 3, and only I have 1 0, so that will be 4. And here I have 427 multiplied by 1000, which is number 1. Rachel's class sold 744 oranges for a fundraiser. Each box has 24 boxes. How many boxes of oranges did the class sell? So if we sold 744 oranges for a fundraiser, and each box has 24 oranges, and I want to know, it will be division, of course. So 744 divided 24, you can do it as long division, or anyway, the answer will be here 31. Okay. Aiden bought 8 magazines. Aiden, let me clip that. Aiden bought 8 magazines that each cost the same amount. He paid a total of $21.12. How much did he pay for each magazine? Enter your answer in the box. So he bought 8 and he paid a total amount of 21. So of course I'm going to divide 21.12 divided 8. What do you think? You can estimate, you can, so it is 2.64, or I'll write it here, so you can do it by estimation also. So it is 2 by long division, sorry, $2.64 for each one. Okay, so choose yes or no to tell if each equation is true. Here is 286 multiplied 10 cube, which is 10 power 3. That's 3 zeros, yes, right. 45 multiplied 10 to the power 4 equals 45,000, of course, no. So the first one is okay. The second one is wrong. Don't forget. Let me clear. Okay. Please, girls, study very well. Here, what about this? I have 4 zeros. No, that's 3, so this is wrong. I need to have 4 zeros, so this is also wrong. 97 multiplied 10 power 5, that's 5 zeros. Yes, so that's right. Excellent, girls. Excellent. I know that all of you will answer right and get the full mark with me. And now we are going to finish. Don't worry, we don't have too much, only couple of questions. 135-page notebook has 33 writing lines on each page. What is the total number of writing lines in the entire notebook? Of course, if I have the 135 pages, that's the total pages, and each page had 33 lines. So he is telling me what is the total number of writing lines in the entire notebook. So I will multiply each page, which is 135, the number of pages, multiplied by how many writing lines in each page, which is 135 multiplied by 33. So it will be 4,455. And you have to do it step by step, of course, as we did it in the session. So that's 4,455 lines. Okay, let's go and see. Marin's kitten weighs 86, just a second, 86.23 ounces. Lane's kitten weighs 67.74 ounces. How much more does Marin's kitten weigh than Lane's kitten? So if I have two numbers, I will do minus. So it will be 86.23 minus 67.74, which is 18.94, and we can do it step by step. And this is the first answer. And here, find three numbers that round to 54.5 when rounded to the nearest tenth. So here I have, when I want to round to the nearest tenth, I look to the number after the decimal point. So if the number after the decimal point is greater than or smaller than, is greater than or equal to 5, I add 1 to the number. If it is smaller, I don't add anything, so it will be as it is. So 54.2 is the smaller, the 2 is smaller than the 5, so no, it will not be rounded to 54.5. So let me write wrong. No, this will not be rounded. 54.48, so 4 is smaller than 5, so it will not be rounded to 0.5. 54.5 is already a 5, so yes, it will be right. I can round it to 5. 54.3, no, it will be rounded to 54, not to 54.5, because 3 is smaller than 5. 54.4 also cannot be rounded to 54.5 because 4 is smaller than 5, even if the numbers after it is greater than 5. No. 54.5 is already 54.5. It's rounded by itself, so yes. Okay, and the last example I want you to know, this is a long division. I want you to know how it is done. So the first one I'm asking here, 107.25 divided 3, so I will ask the 10 divided 3, it will be 9, it will be 3. 3 multiplied 3 is 9, then I do minus. 10 minus 9 is 1, I bring down the 7, then 17, how many 3 in the 17? I got 5. Then the decimal point is the same, decimal point in the same place, the decimal point in the same place. Okay, here are three numbers because we have here the 0, we have here 0. So the decimal point, because how many 3 in the 1? 0. How many 3 in the 1? 0. So I got the 10. That's the 3 and the 9. So here I have the 0. So the decimal point is the same. So we complete the long division and the answer is 35.75. Good luck, my lovely girls. That was the revision sheet, and also we have the multiplication chart also here. And in the first, in the beginning, I put it 2 times for you, so you know how important it is to know your multiplication chart and you know your multiplication numbers. Please study very well. If you have any questions, send to me. Love you. Good luck. Bye.